Black teenager, this video is going viral. She's eulogizing her father, who she called a Trump-loving racist.
But Dad, please know that while I am grateful and highly aware of all that you've given this family, I still don't miss you. When you died, I felt like there was a hole. I missed something, but it wasn't you. It was the idea of what you could become. I missed being able to hope and wish that one day you turn a corner and see the world from my perspective. I missed the idea that one day you might help me fight for the things that matter. I missed my fantasy of you. Because when you died, it solidified the fact that you'll never be what you could have been, but only what you are. And what you are is a racist, misogynistic, xenophobic, Trump-loving, cis-straight white man. That is all you will ever be to me. And Dad, before you tell me to respect the dead, please remember that you disrespected and disregarded the lives and deaths of entire communities of people with your ideology. You told me to never back down, so I won't. You know for a fact that even against you, I'm not afraid to share my peace. You are everything I aspire not to be, and I refuse to stand up here and sing the praises of a man who is the paradigm of white supremacy. So I'll take your racist mindset, I'll take your money, and I'll take your advice. And I swear to God I will make this world a better place. Not at all because of you, but in exact opposition to you. Thank you.
I don't know if you could hear it there, but at the end, I mean, it was a packed church too. Somebody was saying, like they were caught. Did we just hear that? And somebody I heard say, oh, come on. Saga, 19 years old, eulogizing their father, okay? Posted it to TikTok, there's Saga right there, white father, who they claim is a Trump-loving racist, a misogynist. Notice though, they are going to keep the money and do good with it. And defending the controversy, standing firm on what they said during that eulogy. Funerals and speeches are to provide solace to the people giving them, Saga told the national desk. My solace was in my truth. It was in expressing and condemning all of the trauma my father has caused me and expressing my grief the way I needed to express it. But not everybody is convinced. Some said a funeral's not the right time. A eulogy is supposed to capture the best of the departed and leave us with something memorable. This was memorable, okay? And Saga also addressed people who disagree, if you will. Let's put up the statement there. Because this person knows who they are and they're gonna stick with it. And I think it was an act of courage. Here it is. Some people think the funeral wasn't the right place, but what was the right place? Whenever would I get another opportunity to speak my truth and not just on TikTok to a screen, but really speak it, Saga added. A part of me wanted to prove to myself that I had the bravery and the balls to be able to stand in my truth and belt it out to whoever could hear, which is why I did it. Jackson, right time or wrong place?
I mean, ultimately, I think that my opinion on that or anyone else's is irrelevant because she did it. And there were people in the audience who clapped. And it could be said maybe if she was older, she wouldn't have gone about it like that. But for her to do what she did, obviously she felt very strongly. Otherwise, she wouldn't have done it at that time. So, I mean, I don't really have very many personal thoughts about it on whether she's right or wrong for doing it, other than it happened. And apparently this guy was a bit of a creep. Yeah. So, if she hadn't had done that at the eulogy, that wouldn't have changed that, but she made the decision to do it. So, I mean, my thoughts on that really don't matter that much.
Yeah, it's their father and they can do as they please. But I will say this, didn't know the man, but you don't, and I've read everything that I can get my hands on that's out there. Again, the video went viral, but I didn't hear any family stand up and say, you just lied. He wasn't a racist, he wasn't a misogynist, he wasn't a Trump lover, okay? This was a man of God and a man who supported women and minorities, including his own Black child. I didn't hear or see anyone say that.
No,
So my point is, it shouldn't a eulogy and a funeral, if you're so inclined, be about the truth? And this was apparently the truth, okay? Because when would she get an opportunity to address it in front of this audience who surely had to know who he was? I mean, that's my take, Jackson.
Yeah, I agree. And again, there were people in the audience who clapped, and no one, if that was like really untrue, there would have been some pretty stark outrage in there. Just because it would have been like, what? Like, where is this coming from? But again, that she felt that was the best time and place for her to speak that with people who all knew him at least to some degree. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and I think it's also it's testament to something else. As parents, we often think we have to be perfect. We have to be, do everything the right way. At least you try. This man perhaps didn't try, was stuck in his ways and was going to do it his way till the end. And we see how that worked out. But I do think it means that even the worst kind of parent who suppresses who a child is, who doesn't allow a child to be free or have freedom of thought or never says sorry. One of those parents who never says sorry to a child. This child got something from their father that sparked change, a call to action. I really believe that. Even the worst parent can inspire a child to do good. I mean, is that too idealistic?
No, I don't think so. And I mean, if there's anything that could have been taken from this man's death in his life, I guess that was a positive angle. Because unfortunately, some people go to the grave with not much good being able to be said about him, as we see from this example. So if there was anything positive that we can get from it, I guess that's a good thing. But I mean, oh well. I don't feel sorry for him.
I don't either. I don't feel sorry for him at all. I think it's perhaps the most impactful, profound eulogy I've ever watched. I've researched and I've seen some other kids who've written a venom-filled obit that I came across. I think it was from 2013. And those kids said, our mom was an abusive trash box, paraphrasing, and we're glad she's dead, okay? Might be a trend, who knows how certain people will be eulogized, including maybe a former president, who knows?